Hello and a very warm welcome to this short Karatbars introduction. My name is Brian McGinty. It's great to be speaking to you. I don't know where you are in the world. I talk to people all over the world every day, so whether you're in Africa, Asia, Europe, United States, a very warm welcome to this short overview on Karatbars. All I will say to you is I watched a short presentation like this back in 2013 and it's changed my life in so many ways. So I hope that you can get something good from it as well. There's going to be two parts to this presentation. We don't want to take up too much of your time. So the first part is specifically for customers. I'm going to talk about what we do as a company. I'm going to show you what we sell. And I'm going to show you how you can open a free gold savings account with Karatbars International today. And there's no catches or anything with that. It's a completely free account. If you're interested in becoming a business partner, once you see that first part, the second part I'm going to focus on how to become a business partner, what that means, and how you actually earn money with the company. Now, underneath this video, there's a link. At any time, you can register for your free account because all the products I'm going to talk about today and the business part of it, everything is actually explained within the website itself. And there's no logical reason not to register because it's completely free. It's without obligation. You don't have to enter your credit card number or anything like that. All right, so a little bit about myself. If you don't know me, I'm married with 3 children, my wife Emma, my son Keegan, and I have my daughters Emily and Bryony, who you can see on the screen there. I became a Karatbars VIP business partner back in 2013. I've been with the company ever since. It's my only business. I look after over 10,000 accounts, that's customers and business partners now, in over 100 countries. Now, in this presentation, I'm going to talk a little bit in dollars, a little bit in euros, and a little bit in pounds. So whatever your currency is, you can exchange the currencies into your own currency. I have been an online and offline business owner. I have owned various businesses. I've been a sales trainer for over 20 years. Now, the reason I ended up with Karatbars International, I talk a little bit more about this after you register in our training. But in 2013, I had a very successful business, which unfortunately closed down through no fault of my own. At the same time, my wife was working in Africa as a missionary over there. She was working there for 7 years in Tanzania. She got seriously ill through malaria, turned into ME. And I, through a perfect storm of events, if you like, I needed a business that I could work from home. So I had to get my own office at home to look after Emma, obviously. Emily was on the way at the time. Emily's nearly 3 now. Emily was on the way at the time as well. So I needed a business that I could work from home. I needed something that I could start earning with quickly. I wanted to work with a reputable company, and that's where Karatbars International came into the equation for me. Now, Karatbars International, as a company, established in 2011, so a few years before I joined, based in Germany, in Stuttgart. I was over there a few weeks ago. I've been to the offices twice. If you ever get a chance to, get on a plane and go over there. There are over 420,000 customers and business partners in 119 countries. When I came into the company, there were 60,000 in 57 countries. The company's debt-free. It's in the top 2% of German companies in terms of credit scoring. The company accounts are made public if you want to go and have a look at them. And it's a private company, debt-free, owned by the CEO, Harold Seitz. Now, you're going to see Harold a little bit more in the presentation. Through the training, I'll introduce you to him a bit more. But in the pictures there on top left, that's Harold on a trade mission over to China last year. We're hoping to open in China soon. In the top center, that's at the World Energy Forum in New York just last month. He was speaking there. That's Harold on the red carpet there at Cannes in the middle of 2016. And on the bottom, that's Harold speaking at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. So Harold Seitz as a person, he's a member of the BWA, the German Overseas Trade Association. Really credible owner we have in the company, really out there spreading the word of the company all around the world and really involved in a lot of important things. Karatbars as a company, what do? We have a wide range of products, but put very simply, I can't put it any more simply than this. This is dollars, this is pounds sterling, and this is euros. This is devaluing, this is currency that's evaporating. I got a letter from my bank, which I have there just 2 days ago, and in that letter it says that my interest rate on my savings this year is going to go from 0.1% to 0.01% interest. Now, with inflation running at around about 2% at the moment, and probably going to rise with rising oil prices, that means that in my case sterling, my British pounds that are in the bank, I'm losing, they're evaporating because of inflation, because of the low interest rate. It's actually costing me money to have that money in the bank, if you like. So this is our paper money, and all we're doing at Karatbars International is we're helping people turn that paper money into a more solid and secure form of money, which is gold in an affordable way. Now we also have a wide range of other products: birthday cards, Christmas cards, celebration gifts. That's the birthday card, for example. And again, you can see all these products within the website. These cards we can also personalize. We work with charities, we work with churches, we work with sports organizations such as Real Madrid. I'll show you a little bit more on this in a while. We print business cards for businesses. We have marketing products for different marketing ideas for different businesses. And we also have the new CaratPay app coming out as well, which will allow you to pay with your gold in shops and businesses around the world. Now, people always ask about the credibility of a company. Who are the partnerships? Who do we already work with? And there are a number of these all over the world. We had a licensing agreement with the Vatican. We work with Benfica Football Club. You can see different sports stars there. That lady in the top right is Martina Slabakova. She's the Olympic gold medal speed skater. This is the card we operate with her as a licensing agreement. Going through that onto our race team, we have our own race team. You can see Karatbars Racing there on the side of it. We work with MotoGP. This is the MotoGP card. We have our own bike, as you can see, in our own race team, and we sponsor racers and riders and bikes in MotoGP as well, and that is an official licensing agreement. Last year we had the Rio Olympics, if you remember. Our latest affiliation and our latest deal is with a lady called Monica Puig, who's the current gold medal in tennis. If you buy one of those cards in the back office, then a percentage of the sales from those cards is going to help her particular sport. So there's lots of different ways. We can have sporting organizations. We work with different organizations, charities. Now the big one, the most prominent, if you like, team that we work with is Real Madrid. Now Real Madrid, if you don't know who they are, if you don't follow soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale play for them. And Real Madrid are literally the most valuable sports team in the world. So if you don't know who they are, go and have a look. If you live in Europe, you'll certainly know who they are. Real Madrid, in terms of licensing agreements and in terms of credibility for Karatbars as a company, you don't walk into Real Madrid Football Club and get a licensing agreement unless you're an extremely credible and valid company in the first place. So on top of the cards that we produce for licensing agreements, you can produce your own cards. We have our own branding cards, and you could upload your own photographs and turn your photographs into cards. So it's not just the products that we sell, you can create your own products as well, which means that we can work with various different types of businesses and organizations around the world to produce their own cards. We do work with charities such as the Voices of Africa in Tanzania. If you buy one of those cards, €10 goes to that particular charity. Safety for Kids in the USA, helping children get to school safely. And we also have our own World of Charity cards, which I keep in here. And this is part of Karatbars' own drive to help charities around the world, and the Karatbars Foundation, which Harold Seitz is setting up. And part of that plan is to build desalination plants in Africa. So Karatbars is doing lots of good things with lots of good charities already, and we want to help more. We're working with Branko Lustig. If you've never heard the name before, you might know the film Schindler's List and Gladiator. You can buy a Branko Lustig card in the back office as well. He's won 2 Oscars, so it goes to show you it doesn't matter if it's the film industry, if it's charity, if it's sporting clubs. Karatbars are working with top names and top brands all around the world already. We're working with new movies as well. Vincent de Paul, the Emmy winner there, is holding up his card for a film called Deprivation coming out this year. And as I said to you earlier, Harold was at Cannes last year, and Karatbars had our own presence at the Cannes Film Festival. Now, for delivery and payments, things that will affect you, if you do decide to become a Karatbars customer, all Karatbars products are delivered by FedEx Insured Courier, and they come in a box like this. Whenever your products leave Karatbars head office, you will get an email from FedEx, and you can track your parcel all the way to your door. And again, Karatbars FedEx is an insured courier service, so it doesn't matter where you live in the world. If you buy some products from Karatbars, that's how they'll be delivered. We also have the Karatbars MasterCard, and I'll just take mine out of my wallet and keep it in here. This is the Karatbars MasterCard, and if you do decide to buy products from Karatbars International, and if you do decide to become a business partner, for example, you can order one of those MasterCards and have that delivered out to your home as well. And this is going to be important for CaratPay going forward, which I'll talk to you a little bit in a while. You can use your Karatbars now to pay for goods and services around the world, which is fantastic, and you can also get gold back if you go into Karatbars key exchange centres and businesses, and you can build up your own gold account as well. So lots of exciting things happening in terms of the going forward with the business. But right now, if you're buying any products that will be delivered by FedEx, Any payments that Karatbars needs to make out to its customers and business partners is done through MasterCard. And these are very high level long-term accounts we have with these businesses. Now, why should you own gold? Well, as I explained already, we're only helping people turn devaluing paper into a more solid form of money, if you like, which is gold. And we do that in a 1 gram, 2.5 gram and 5 gram cards. Now, part of the reason I started with Karatbars International was I had no pension because I was living abroad, I was living in Portugal. And this was a way of me building up a pension over the next 10, 15, 20 years. I'm 40 this year, so if I save my gold now for 20 years, I'll have my own pension in my own control by the time I get to 60. It's affordable now. This is what Karatbars International are doing. We're making gold affordable to the masses through our cash gold, which I'll talk to you a little bit more in a second. Cash gold 1 gram, cash gold 0.1 gram, 0.2 gram, 0.4, 0.6, and our 1 gram, 2.5 gram and 5 gram cards. Gold is very, very easy to store. It doesn't take up much space. It's very easy to liquidate. You can turn gold back into cash very easily anywhere in the world, in any country in the world. You can go into any jeweler anywhere in the world if you like and hand over gold and they will buy it from you. You get cash for gold stores everywhere, for example. So gold is something that's very, very easy to liquidate. It's a store of wealth. Gold stores its value, has done for thousands of years. It doesn't take any maintenance, unlike people, if somebody wants to buy, for example, wine, fine wine, or antique cars, or even buy property. All of those things need to be maintained, and gold doesn't have that. The other point is, if I bought an antique car or I've bought wine, it can be destroyed through heat or flood or fire. Gold can't be destroyed. If my office was to burn down today, I could just wait for the flames to go out and go in and pick up my gold because my gold will still be there. But most importantly for me, just personally, I'm not relying on banks, on governments, or any third parties to fulfill promises in terms of pensions and that was my big reason why I started with Karatbars International. Now let's take a look at a few facts about gold. A lot of people don't know these facts, so let me cover them with you now. On the chart you can see US dollar at the top, you can see Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, right through there GBP is British pounds, which I work in myself. If we scroll down from 2001 to the bottom of the chart, you can see the average return on gold in US dollars since 2001 has been 10.7%. Now remember earlier in this presentation I said I was getting 0.01% interest in my bank account. If I'd been saving in gold since 2001, I'd be averaging 10.7% a year if I lived in the US and was buying in dollars. Now let's scroll over to GBP. You can see GBP there, the average over the past 16 years. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see it's 12.3%. Now just look above that 12.3%, you can see that in 2016 alone, gold rose against, this is to do with Brexit and various factors, but gold rose over 30%, 30.4% in 2016. Now, I have been saving in gold all through 2016. I could have been saving in a bank and getting 0.01%, but I decided to save in gold and I got 30.4%. Now, does that sound good to you? Does that sound better to you than the interest rate you're getting in the bank? So if you were in US dollars, it's 10.7%. Average over 16 years, 8.6 in Australian dollars, Canadian dollars 9.7%, and 12.3% average. So what do you think you'd like to do over the next 10 years? Do you want to keep your money in the bank? Do you want to keep saving in this, which is evaporating? Now to make the point even more clear, take a look at the chart on the right. If we look at the top, we can see inflation. Inflation is the amount of more money you need to keep up with the rising in prices. And we can see there 1%, 2.4%, last year 2013, 3%, 3.2%. The moral of the story is if you had £100 or $100, or in this case it's pounds, on the chart we're talking about pounds. So if you had £100 in 2001, to buy the same goods and services today, you need 152. So do you still think it's a good idea to keep saving in paper, or do you think it's a good idea to start turning some of that paper into gold? And that's all we're doing at Karatbars International. We're helping people turn devaluing paper into gold. Now here's the shock. This was the shock whenever I came into Karatbars International. Less than 1% of the world's population own physical gold. 24 carat 999.9 gold. And the reason for that's quite simple. Take a look at that person's hand on the right. You can see there they've got 1,000 grams of 995. Now it's not 99, I'm going to come to this in a second, but that's 9995 gold. 1 kilo of that would cost you today $37,000. $37,000 for a piece of gold that fits in the palm of your hand. So people automatically think gold is too expensive. It's not for me. If I ask someone, why do you not own any gold? Don't own any gold, they'll say, I can't afford it, because they think it's too expensive. Even if they could afford it, they say, where would I buy it? I don't know what I'm buying. Where would I store it? What would I do with it? I don't know where to store it. I wouldn't do it. Can I trust the people that I'm buying it from, that they're going to store it and look after it for me? What would I do with it even if I did have it? People ask me all the time, well, even if I buy the gold, what am I going to do with it, Brian? And then how would they know what they're buying? There is different types of gold. People don't know the difference between 18 karat, 9 karat, 24 karat, 9995, 9999. There are different types of gold as well. And finally, even if you did have some gold, how would you turn it back into cash if you needed to? And these are the fears, if you like. These are the things that put people off owning gold in the first place. They think it's too complicated. They think it's not for them. Now, if we're talking about gold, and I talk about Karatbars prices, and this is really important because people have been talking about this every day since 2013, how much is gold? If you wanted to find out how much gold was now, what would you do? The answer is people go to Google. They ask Mr. Google everything. So people would type in how much is gold. And what will come up on the screen, if you type in how much is gold, you can see it there, gold price per ounce, gold price per gram, and gold price per kilo, and you'll see it's $37. So people come back to me and say, Brian, I've checked the price of gold on the internet, it's $37, Karatbars looks expensive. But what people don't realize is that whenever you look up the price of gold on Google, you're looking at spot price. Now, people don't know the difference between spot price and retail price, and this is what this presentation is about, is to teach you a little bit about the difference. So before you go to Google and check the prices of gold, let me explain what spot price is. Spot price is whenever you buy 3,100 grams of gold. That's 100 troy ounces. It's the price of gold on the stock market, if you like. So if you want to go and buy gold on the stock market and speculate on the stock market, you can buy gold at $37 an ounce, but you're never going to get it delivered. The idea is that you're trading on the stock market, you're not trading on real gold. Comics, for example, at the moment are trading 300 times the amount of ounces they have. So it's for speculators, it's gambling, if you like, on the price of gold going up or down. So forget about spot price unless you're going to buy 100 troy ounces. Now 100 troy ounces I think today is around about 100,000 euros. So spot price is completely irrelevant. If people tell you that the price of gold is $37, you tell them no, that's spot price, and spot price is whenever you buy 100 troy ounces or 3,100 grams. So unless that's what you're going to buy, that's not the price you can buy physical gold at. So let's look at the different types of gold. So you're going to learn a little bit about the different prices of gold here now. Spot price, which is the market price, trading on the markets, it's for speculators, and again, it's not delivered to you unless you buy 3,100 grams. Now, yes, if you buy it at that rate, then you can get 35 euros or $36 per gram, which is what the spot price is coming up at in Google. All right, so that's what that's about. Now, if you want to buy a gram of gold, my source for this is bullionbypost.co.uk. You can do a similar thing in your own country if there are online gold sellers. Now, the type of gold we're talking about here is 999.9. Now, you saw in a previous picture 995. There's 999.1, there's 999.5, 999.9. We're talking about 4 nines gold with Karatbars International. That is the type of gold that's traded between countries. It's the type of gold that you find in the Bank of England. It's the type of gold that countries hold. It's money grade gold, if you like. And it comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. All right, so you can buy gold online for maybe 36, 37 euros. It's not going to be 999.9. It's not going to come from an LBMA accredited refinery. All right. Now, if you're looking at an online price again for 999.9 with from an LBMA accredited refinery, now with the certificate and with the serial number. Now, these are really important if you want to sell your gold on again. So if you're going to sell your gold back to someone else, they're going to ask you, what grade is it? Unless you have a certificate, you won't be able to prove that. So having the certificate costs a little bit more again, because if you go to an assayer and want to get your gold certified, you need to pay the assayer for the certificate. On top of that, certain companies have serial numbers as well. So if you go to Bullion by Post and you want to buy a gram of gold today from an LBMA accredited refinery, certificate and a serial number, it's Heraeus gold. Now if you buy more, you get it at a better price, but if you want to buy 1 gram and have it delivered today, it's 57 euros, that's $59 for that. Okay, you can check that out yourself. Now, there's another level up in terms of security, and that's called the Kinney bar, which comes with a hologram. So 999.9 from an LBMA accredited refinery with certificate, serial number, and the hologram, which is another added security feature again. you're looking at €70 per gram, and that's $73 per gram. And the source for that, if you want to find that, is Swiss Gold as well. So I went to bullion by post, for example, just to make sure you've got a clear example. I bought 1 gram. It came in this little Petri dish here. I don't know if you can see it even, it's so small. This is a gram of gold on the internet if that's what you want to go and buy. And this little gram of gold cost me, and that's it there, and that was from bullion by post, and that cost me €42 per gram for that. Alright, didn't come with a certificate or anything like that. It just came in this little Petri dish, this little gram of gold here. So I don't have a certificate, serial number, hologram. If I wanted to sell that again, I could put it on eBay, for example, but the onus is on me to prove what it is because I've got no certificate or anything with it. Now, the reason for all these security features is that there's lots of fake gold out there in the market. A lot of fake gold in the market already. If you're going to spend money in gold, you want to make sure that it's real. And the market is flooded with fake gold at the moment. And what a lot of fakers are doing is they're putting tungsten into the gold. So even if you check the top layer of gold, it is 24 karat 999.9, but underneath you've got this fake tungsten, which is the same weight as gold, and that is happening all the time. Now, the solution to all this is Karatbars International and Karatbars Gold, and this is why. Karatbars Gold comes from an LBMA accredited refinery. This is a Karatbars card here. We sell a 0.1 gram, which is in our cash gold. 0.1 gram is inside the cash gold here. The gold is in the card. Up to 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and finally that's the 5 gram card there. The Karatbars logo is embedded into the gold during manufacture, again to stop any fraudulent activity. It's 24 karat 999.9, so remember the 4 nines. It has got the certificate of authenticity. The certificate is the card in itself. You can see the signature on there. Karatbars cards do have the hologram, same feature as the Kinney bar, so that's on there as well. The serial number is in the front, so you've got your own serial number with your own gold. Each gram of gold or 5 gram of gold produced has its own serial number. On top of that, there's a black light, which you can put this under one of the black lights and it will show up the Karatbars logo underneath the black light. On top of that, Karatbars are coated with a unique security coating, like a DNA fingerprint, like a biomarker. And there's a machine, you can see it on the screen there. You rub the machine, roll the machine over the top of the card, it beeps, and it shows you this is a genuine Karatbar. So that's a security feature that none of the other gold that you will find online has. So Karatbars has the highest, if you like, security features, more security features than you will find from any other gold company that's out there at the moment. So this is what makes Karatbars International unique, is the very high level of security and the purity of the gold that you're actually buying. And if you're buying it like this rather than buying it like that, it's much easier to sell this. It's much easier to sell this as a product. It's much easier to turn this back into cash if you need to. Karatbars, and this is really important, has been delivering without issue now since 2011 into 119 countries now through FedEx insured courier. And you will find no negativity from any customers anywhere in the world, anywhere on the internet, about Karatbars products being delivered. That's the great thing about being a business partner, if you like, with this company. I now have over 10,000 customers in 106 countries, I think I'm in now, and I've never had a customer tell me they wanted to return their gold. That's the quality of the product that you're buying. On top of that, Karatbars offer free storage, so you don't have to worry about having it in your home if you don't want to. Karatbars offer free storage or FedEx delivery. €13.50 inside Europe, €18.50 outside Europe if you want to take the delivery of the product. The great thing about Karatbars as well is if you want to buy more, you pay less. So your 1 gram today will cost you around about €55. So that's a 1 gram card, €55. Like with the other companies, if you buy more, you get a better price. If you buy a 2.5 gram card today with 3% discount code, it's €50 per gram. All right. If you buy a 5 gram card today from Karatbars International, then it comes right down to €46 per gram. Now the 3% discount codes, I have them here. So let me see, this is what your 3% discount card looks like. I have a number of those here in my office. So whenever you register for your free account, speak to your sponsor. The sponsor details are in the back office. They'll get you in touch with me and we'll get your 3% card, which will give you 3% off all your purchases for 12 months. So right away, the price of a 5 gram card with Karatbars International is €46 per gram. All right. The reason why people would buy the 1 grams, why you think to yourself, why would people pay 55 per gram whenever you can buy it for 46? Well, the reason is very, very simple. Karatbars can be used to pay for goods and services around the world. This costs €55. This Karatbar cost me €55 to buy. If I wanted to sell this to someone else, for example, I put one on eBay just to see what it would raise. I sold it for £50 sterling. So that works out at 67 euros. So I put one of these on eBay and got 67 euros for it. And people are willing to pay for Karatbars because of all the security features that I previously mentioned. Karatpay is our new app. The new app will be with us in early 2017. Our cash gold now is coming on the 9th of January, and that will make Karatbars even more affordable with even smaller denominations. Your cash gold can be used to buy goods and services now in shops all around the world, and you will already start to see shops and businesses with K Exchange sticker in the window. So if you're a business owner, you can become a K Exchange and you can start accepting Karatbars as payment for goods and services. The Karatpay app is really exciting because it will allow me, if I have, let's say, 10,000 euros worth of gold in my account and I want to pay you 300 euros, I can transfer 300 euros from my account to your account. So if you want to pay somebody for something, you can pay them in gold rather than having to pay someone in cash. And that you can do that instantaneously all around the world through your Karatbars app. Really exciting. This is coming now to us in early 2017. So if you want to get started as a customer, really simple. Register for free. You don't need a credit card or anything like that. It takes 2 minutes to register. The link is underneath this video. And all the products I talked about are all explained there in the back office. Your account is free for life. Alright. I registered for my account back in 2013. My Karatbars account has not cost me one penny or cents since I opened it. You can buy from 1 gram. Use your bank card, credit card, or use Bankwire if you prefer. No subscriptions or hidden fees, nothing like that. Lots of gold companies out there get you in to buy the gold at a cheap price, but then you have to pay storage fees, you have to pay credit card fees, lots of different things. Free storage if you want your gold stored for free, if you don't want to have it in your own possession, or you can have your FedEx delivery from just 1 gram. So if you buy 1 gram, you want 1 gram delivered, that's fine, no problem. Lots of companies have minimums like 10 grams or 20 grams before you get your delivery. Karatbars don't have that. And you can also do a set and forget. What that means is you can go to the autosave section, put in your card, have 50 euros come off your account every week, or off your card every week, or every month, and that money will be changed into gold at that day's rate. That gold will be put into storage for you. You can have that delivered then. You can have it delivered as 1 grams, you can have it delivered as 2.5 grams or 5 grams. So you can choose that whenever you go to pick your delivery. Any deliveries over 100 grams, by the way, are completely free as well. Don't forget, you can sell your gold privately, like I did on eBay. You can sell your gold to another business partner or other customers. People are always looking to get their hands on real gold. You can use it in K Exchange centres going forward if there's ones in your area. Or you can transfer your gold via the app. And if, God forbid, if something happened to you and you died, then you can have a beneficiary in your back office. You can pass your account and your gold onto children, grandchildren, wife, husband, or whatever. So the important thing is it's your gold, it's in your control, it's really flexible, and that's what Karatbars International are doing. Our mission is to help people get rid of this devaluing cash, as I keep saying, get out of devaluing cash and turn it into a more stable form of money, which is gold. And we are now allowing people to do that all around the world in 119 countries. Now, special customer offer, if you register today, we're going to send you a 3% bonus code. We're also going to give you a 100 euro bonus code, and that'll give you a 100 euro discount on certain products. All you need to do to get those is to register. Underneath this video, there's a link. Register now, it'll take 2 seconds. In the back office, you'll see your sponsor details there. Contact your sponsor, get your 3% code or 100 euro code. If your sponsor doesn't have one, they'll put you in touch with me. As well as that, whenever you register, we now have a private customer training page, which will show you how to get up and running quickly. I've just put this together for our customers and for our business partners as well. You will also get access to my office, so you'll get my WhatsApp, my email, my Skype, my telephone number. If you want to give me a call and have a chat, if you've got some questions about gold, no problem, you can get in touch with me. And all you have to do to get all those details, to get all that support, and to get your bonus codes is simply register underneath this video now. So thanks very much for watching this part. I'm going to move on to the customer part next. I hope you've enjoyed that. Do register, have a good look through the website, and as soon as you're registered, remember, get in touch with your sponsor, get that link from them, and we'll get you started with your training, and we can help you get your account up and running, get you started saving in some gold today. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, so let's get into the business partner side of Karatbars International. How does it work? How do you become a business partner or affiliate? And how do you make money with the company? So just to give you a little bit of background, I've worked in retail. After I left college, I got into retail. I was in retail for a number of years as a manager on the high street. I then got into working with insurance. After that, I started working with property companies across Europe. And finally, then I ended up opening my own business, which was selling property, and we had a golf academy in Portugal. Now, unfortunately, in 2012, the business closed really, really suddenly through no fault of our own. The owners of the land went bankrupt. So I lost my business very, very quickly. My fiance, which was my fiance at the time, Emma, had just come back from Africa, and she was diagnosed with ME, which had come from malaria. So I needed to be at home to look after her. She couldn't work, and she needed really looking after all the time, still does in fact. So I needed to set up an office from home, and I needed to find a business from home. My mother had become ill with dementia and has since died. My best friend also became ill with a heart complaint. He was going to be my best man at my wedding, and he since died as well. These things all happened to me in 2012, 2013. So it was a difficult time. I needed a business that I could start with quickly. As I said, it needed to be something I could do from home. I needed a small outlay to get started in the business. I couldn't go out and buy a Subway for 50,000 euros or anything like that. So I needed something with a small outlay from the money I was able to take out of the business. Really only a couple of €1,000. I needed a company that had a really good reputation. All right, I built up a good reputation myself over the years, so I needed something solid. I wanted a really good company. I wanted real products as well. I wasn't interested in these online programs and things and Forex and all that. I wanted a real tangible product that I could sell, which all of this was quite a difficult ask considering the fact I needed it to be very flexible as well. I was living in Portugal. My mother was ill. She was dying with dementia in Ireland. So I needed to fly back to Ireland because of that. So I needed a business that was flexible as well. On top of that, I did want an unlimited income. In property, I was making over £10,000 per month when I was working in property. I was making more than that when I had my own business. My personal target for the first 2 years would be to get up to €5,000 per month, which I since passed, but that was my personal target when I came into Karatbars International. That would be enough to cover for myself, for my home, for my future children, etc. So that was my own personal aim. So if you're coming into Karatbars International as a business partner, it's a good idea to think about what your own personal reasons are and have your own personal targets as well. So Karatbars International did fit the bill in terms of what I wanted. Now let me just, before I go on too much to the business, let's look at if you're going to set up a typical business. You might be looking at this presentation thinking, yes, I want to start my own business. But let's look at a typical offline business. If you opened a car wash, let's say you have 5 customers an hour, you'd have 240 customers per week. That's how many cars you need to go out and wash every week to make an income. If you opened a cafe, 10 customers an hour, let's say, it's €560 per week, or customers per week. If you opened a retail shop, again, I've worked in retail myself, you need at least 1,000 customers a week to generate a good income for yourself. Now, the average cost to set up a business, in the UK, certainly it's £20,000 to set up any sort of business in the UK. In the USA, I think the figures coming through are something like $50,000 or $60,000. The average person spends setting up their own business. But the problem with this is that 80% fail within 2 years. So that's a very big outlay to begin with an 80% failure rate within 2 years. And I think it's something like 96% of new businesses fail within the first 10 years. Now, within Karatbars International, let's take a look at less customers than a car wash even. Let's just say you built up a business of 200 customers. Now, 200 customers changing, let's just say €50 a week into gold. So that's €200 per month. So someone's earning €2,000 per month. They've decided to put 10% of that into gold every month, which is €200 per month. It's not a lot. And remember, the customer isn't spending, they're saving, they're changing this devaluing paper money into gold. All right, so no one's actually spending anything. Well, those 200 customers would mean your business is turning over €40,000 per month. And our gold, or we call it the uni level in Karatbars International, your gold commissions, you would be getting paid 3.5%. You can earn up to 6%, but if that was your turnover for that month, you'd be earning 3.5%. So the minimum you'd be earning, and remember, without any overheads, without having to deal with stock or anything like that, would be €1,400. It's about $1,500 or £1,100 per month. And that's just by setting those customers up. It's a one-off setting the customer up. The customer sets up their autosave, and those customers are buying every week, and that's how much you'd be earning per month. Now, considering that this is just 200 customers, in my business, in my account at the moment, after 3 years, I have over 10,000 customers. I know business partners in Karatbars International who have over 100,000 customers, so you can do the maths on that yourself. Now, on top of just the gold commissions, there are 7 ways to earn. You can earn double income in the first 6 weeks. You can earn direct commission, which is and the uni level bonus. There's generation bonuses right throughout your organization. There's a Karatbars pool, so you can earn free gold, and through the Karatbars Gold Fund. So as your business grows, there's ways that you can earn free gold as well. I had an incentive target and I got €800 worth of free gold. I had another incentive target, I got €1,600 worth of gold. I had an incentive target the year before last. I got 9 days paid for me to go to Beverly Hills. Me and my wife went. I won another incentive, and only next week, from the 14th to 22nd of January, I'm going to be on a cruise ship in the Western Caribbean. We're going to Belize, we're going to Honduras, we're going to Mexico, and this was all paid for me with Karatbars International. So as well as the cash commissions, which are great, you can earn your free gold as well, and you can earn other incentives and prizes. People win cars, they win watches, there's lots of incentives to help you build your business and to help keep you motivated. Because at the end of the day, if you're working online, you're at home, you might be in an office here like me by myself. So these are all things that keep you motivated and get you up and get you going every day. Now, the great thing about Karatbars International is, and people don't realize this, is that we give you the business for free to begin with anyway. So there's no cost, no fees, no subscriptions, no forced purchases, and no hidden charges. We give you your own shop, your own landing page, we give you digital brochures, we give you presentations, and your own Karatbars website to promote as well. On top of that, through my organisation, through my team, I give you my extra support, which is through my own office here in Ireland. We create your own website for you, which is something I do for everyone on my team. And I also offer looking after all your customers and business partners for you as well. So that makes things really, really easy from starting the business. If you're thinking doing any type of business, if you're thinking on Karatbars International or any business, you should register for free once you've seen this video, because the account is free, the business is free, and you have nothing to lose by simply registering anyway. Now, the key points for me about Karatbars International is that you can work online and offline, which is what I needed. We're in 119 countries, so it doesn't matter where you are. You can advertise in 119 different countries. I'll show you how to do that. There are no targets, so you don't have to hit any specific targets. You could build your Karatbars business for 1 month a year, every second month, every second week. It's entirely up to yourself. You keep 100% of the commission that you earn. You don't need any experience, because I do all the training for you. You're paid every single Friday, so you're not waiting around for commissions. We're actually paid 5 times a month, so we're paid every single Friday, and then paid our gold commissions on the first. And you can earn an unlimited income. The actual maximum cycle payments that you can earn with Karatbars International is 180,000 per week, and there's nowhere that works out at something like €1 million a week. No one's going to get close to that in the next 5 or 10 years. So in terms of the income, the more customers you can build, the bigger your organization you can build, the more you can actually earn. Now, it's a very, very simple business and a very simple system. This is why Karatbars is growing so well. You promote your website link, and I'll show you how to do that. Customer buys from the website. They make their payment through the website. Karatbars to do the deliveries, do all the logistics for you, and handle customer support as well. You can handle customer support. I'm back up for you as well. I'll handle customer support for you, and Karatbars International headquarters will handle customer support as well. The support is fantastic. The support team are there 7 days a week. They'll always answer the phone, always answer your emails, and they sort things out really, really quickly as well. You're paid every week then onto your company MasterCard, which I showed you earlier. You can see the picture of it there on the screen as well. So you can use your Karatbars MasterCard, you can take the money out of an ATM, or you can simply buy things in shops and businesses. Building your business is really, really simple as well. You don't need any sales experience, you just need to become a professional inviter. I'll show you how to do this in the training. We have the presentation, you can do it live, you can do a live presentation. I'll show you how to do one of those as well. Again, that's part of your training, which you're going to get to right away today if you register. You simply have to ask the customer to register. Go to your registration link, or go to karatbars.com, and the customer can enter your username, and they will be registered in your organization. Once the customer has registered, you can pass them on to me for questions and training as well. So I look after questions and helping the customer get started for you. Once they've registered, I'll also send them out a weekly newsletter, so that's all done for you. And training, I can do all the training for you as well. So really your only job, if you join my team in Karatbars International, is to promote the presentation and promote the page I make for you. Now, there is an optional extra which you can do, and that's to buy a marketing package. There's 4 marketing packages. They start at €125 for the bronze, right up to the VIP, which is €2,000. I'm a VIP business partner. And these, if you decide to buy one of the marketing packages, you can earn extra commissions from 5%, 10%, 15%, or 20% commission. So put very, very simply, if I'm talking to someone today and they decide to become a VIP business partner, I would earn 20% of 2,000. which is €400. Put really simple. The thing about the business packages is once you buy one, it's actually delivered to your home. It looks like this. This is a silver package. Inside the package, you'll get the Karatbars pin, which this is the pin there. You'll also get your brochures, which are here. So you have your cake exchange brochures if you want to talk to some cake exchange businesses. We have the compensation plan, so if you're meeting someone in the cafe and you want to do the comp plan with them, it's there. We have brochures on Karatbars branding cards, so it tells if you want to talk to sports clubs, charities, churches, you've got your own branding card brochures as well. So the marketing pack really is the tools that you need to go out and build a successful business. Inside there, from the silver package upwards, you get, you can see in the VIP package on the screen, in fact, you get one of the cash gold, which are here. So this is what the cash gold looks like. So more of that coming on the 9th of January. You get your Karatbars pin, you get 3% discount cards to give customers, which I keep here. This is the 3% discount cards. You also get your €100 discount cards. You also have on there your brochures, gold brochures, cake exchange brochures, branding card brochures, a presentation that you can use, and your marketing plan as well. So all the tools that you need to go out and grow a successful business. And that's what your marketing packages are all about. Getting you set up to go out there and build your business. Now, who can you speak to? Anyone over the age of 18, 119 countries who has cash or paper money. Anyone who buys birthday cards, Christmas cards, or celebration gifts. We have country cards here. We have Merry Christmas cards. Literally anybody can become a Karatbars customer. Do you know any businesses who would like a unique business card? There must be garages and car dealerships, those sort of things around you. Charities and churches. Do you know any charities that would like to raise extra money, like the Voices of Africa? They can set up. You can set them up with the Karatbars account. They can sell their charity cards, make some money in every one they sell. This can help the charity or the church. People who like to save. If anyone at the moment is getting more than 2% interest in their bank, they're doing well. And because it's always running behind inflation, they can never catch up. You're losing money by having money in a bank. Anyone without a pension plan, as I was 3 years ago, they can now start saving in gold every month. So that's anyone. A lot of people now in their 30s and 40s are like that. Anybody who wants a second income, remember, you can keep your full-time job. You can do Karatbars in the evening. There's no targets or anything like that. They can start the business for free. They could buy a bronze marketing package. If they wanted to move up to silver, they can pay the difference between bronze and silver. If you start in silver, you can pay the difference and move up to VIP. So there's no penalty for starting on a lower package. You can move up as you go along as well. Anyone who wants to run their own business, and we're specifically looking for these people. I really need more of these people at the moment. People who will go out and really help us get to the 1 million customer target, which is our next target. So if you're watching this in America or Canada or Australia, Africa, South Africa, doesn't matter where you are, we're looking for you to help build your customer base in that area. And all you have to do to build your customer base is show the presentation. It's a really simple business. And it's a very lucrative business, really flexible. I went from a situation in 2013 where I thought everything was terrible. My mum had died by 2014. My best friend died. I'd lost my business. But as I say, every cloud has a silver lining. In this case, it was a very gold lining. Karatbars International has allowed me now a business which makes me a passive residual income every single month. I earned a 5-figure income last month alone in December. I get to spend all my time with my family. The only work, if you want to call it work, that I do now is I make these videos. I make this video once every single month. And I'm always available from a support point of view to help my business partners and customers all around the world. If you do decide to become a business partner, I have a system that will show you that it's a 30-day plan to start off with, and this will build up and build your business over 12 months, build your business over 2 years, and we will get you to a stage where if you put the work in the beginning, you can have that passive residual income happen every week as well. So you're getting free support from me, global support desk open 7 days, WhatsApp, Skype, email, Viber, telephone, however you like. Your online sales training will start right away today. We'll give you the link to the private website for your private training. We'll give you your offline sales training, and that's a 30-day plan again to get you up and running if you want to work offline. It's entirely up to you. The website will guide you whether you want to work online or offline. Advert posting services, which we have in the UK and other countries. Weekly newsletter, which I send out every single week. I have done for 3 years. You'll get that every week with the latest information. You only have to read that. 3-way calls if you want me to speak to your business partners or customers. I can even get on a plane and come and do a presentation for you if you want. If it's feasible and you've got a group, you want me to fly there, we can do that as well. I'm quite happy to fly anywhere in the world and do that for my team. Mentoring, motivation, coaching and skills development is the main part of it. That's what I've been doing for 20 years. That's what I can help you with. It's making sure to keep your mind right, if you like, and this is available to everyone in your organization. So not just my organization, your organization, doesn't matter if it's one of your business partners or your business partner's business partner, all this free support and all this help is available to everyone, and that's for as long as it takes. Some people take to this really quickly. They're up and running in a month. They've learned the business, they've learned the products, they can talk to customers. Easy. Some people take longer. It doesn't matter if it takes you 6 months or 2 years or 3 years. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be with Karatbars International for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, as long as Karatbars International are a business. So as long as you need me for, I'll be here to help you get started. So you can start earning in the next 60 minutes. It really is that quick. Click the link underneath this video. Register as an affiliate and you'll get your free business right away. You'll get your free website. Contact your sponsor. Go to your personal referrals tab. Underneath personal referrals, you'll see your sponsor there if you don't know who they are. Your sponsor's details will be there. Send them an email and just tell them that you want to get Brian's contacts and you want to get onto the training site. You want to get started right away. As soon as I get that email or contact, I will have your website ready for you within 1 hour. And that's between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. Any day of the week, we can get your website up and running for you. You can start promoting your personal website today, and you can be paid as early as next Friday. You can order your MasterCard today. Your MasterCard will be with you within 2 weeks. You can start loading your commissions onto it and start getting paid. So the next step is register from the link underneath this video. Whenever you've registered, then your sponsor will get in touch with me. They will tell me that you've registered. I will get your website up and running for you, as I said, within an hour. I will then send you an email with the training website, and you can start on the training website right away. The training website is really, really simple. It talks you through how to get your business up and running quickly today. It talks you through daily training. I give you a daily checklist, a weekly checklist, and you've got all my contact details so you can get in touch with me as well. This business is simple. There's nothing easier than Karatbars International. We only ask people to watch a presentation. We don't try and sell them gold. We don't try and sell them Karatbars, because 99% of the population don't own any gold. So there's no point in starting talking to anyone about gold because they've never seen it, they've never held it. They think that gold is spot price. They think it's they don't know about it. So what we do is we ask people to watch the presentation. Once they've watched the presentation, they will get back to you. And believe you me, trust me, that the people who get it, you won't be able to stop them. They'll start their business right away. I watched this presentation in 2013. I got it right away. I understood it right away. I understood the value of owning gold. I understood the value in not saving in paper money. I started with my account. I became a VIP business partner. And that VIP package cost me 1,600 euros back in 2013. If you offered me 1 million euros for my business today, I wouldn't sell it to you. And that's the truth. So that's what becoming a Karatbars business partner is worth to me. Build your business over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. A good way to look at it is, this is how I looked at it in the beginning. I started off in 2013 with my very first customer. I think in my first month I made about 80 euros. I registered 11 customers before I had my first sale. So this is generally what happens. People are registering. You don't really know enough, so you don't get talking to them enough. But I registered 11 customers before my first sale. My second sale was my 25th customer. But then over time, then as I kept registering more customers and more business partners, my business started to grow. And people who registered maybe 6 months before or a year before, it wasn't for them then. But then they started to become customers and business partners over time. So it's building your business over a period of time. If someone had said to me in 2013, Ryan, this is a 3-year course, and at the end of this 3-year course, you're going to earn as you learn. So over the next 3 years, you're going to earn a little bit every month and you learn a little bit more every month. It costs 1,600 euros to get started with your VIP package. And at the end, you're going to be earning 5 figures per month at the end of that 3 years. Would I have taken them up? Of course I would. And that's really what we're offering. We're offering a business that can give you a passive income, whether it takes you a year to build that or 2 years or 3 years. 3 years is only 36 months. And it has changed my life completely. I now work a few hours a day and we live in a beautiful home. I've got a beautiful office. We go on multiple holidays every year. I'm going to the Western Caribbean next week for a week, all paid for by Karatbars International. So it certainly has changed my life. I hope we can do the same thing for you. I really, really want to help you get to wherever you want to go as well. And another thing, whenever you do register, do get in touch with me, have a chat. Let's find out what your goals are, what your own personal ambitions are for Karatbars International. Whether that's €500 a month or €50,000 a month, we can take you to wherever you want. We can devise a plan, we can get it set down for you over a period of weeks and months to get you where you want to go. So thanks very much for watching. Register now, get your free account, have a good look through the back office, get in touch with me, we'll get your website set up for you, and we'll get you started earning today. Thanks very much for watching.